It is December 1st and it is day one of Vlogmas. And if you had asked me in July, I had grand plans, but here we are and we're just gonna kind of go with it. I think sometimes that's okay. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Alexis. I'm a full-time artist in Brooklyn, New York. And on this channel, I share my art and inspiration and love of the city. And I think I'm going to use Vlogmas as like a quick daily little check-in, sharing one aspect or many of anything that goes along with what I just said. But today we are going to create the background of a commission that I am working on. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just got back from getting some coffee and the city is ready for the holidays. I am ready for the holidays and we are just going to take it as it comes. So let's get started on this commission and we'll go from there. So I just got back from getting coffee in the neighborhood and I love this time of year in New York because everybody shows out and it's just so lovely and it adds to this like total ambiance in the city. And I say I love every season in New York, but I really do love the holidays in New York. And if you've been here for a minute, you know that recently I have been finding pennies every time I go outside. And although I didn't find any that I could pick up to bring home, I did see 2 stuck in the tar on the street. And so I'm still taking that as a sign that things are moving in the right direction. And it was just a little bit of encouragement on this first day of December. Commissions are one of my favorite aspects of my business, and I am always so incredibly grateful when they come in. And I have typically done pet commissions on a solid background, like just a solid color. And this year, in one of my past vlogs, I shared a pet portrait that I did of a sweet dog on the beach. And so I thought, you know what? Why not offer detailed backgrounds for these pet commissions? And so for the holidays, I had a dear client commission me to make her sweet pup. And she wanted a detailed background, but wasn't sure exactly what it was that she wanted. So we came up with this neon rainbow with double the colors of my Sister Resistor piece, really focusing on like pinks and teals and what have you, because those are her favorites. And a disco ball, because who doesn't love disco? And a few years ago, I offered disco balls on a background. I had some experience creating these, and it was really fun to bring that back for this piece. The other night, Mario and I had the opportunity to go out to eat at a new spot here in Brooklyn called Ayat, and it is a Palestinian-owned restaurant, and the food was truly delicious, and it was just a beautiful space, and I could not be more thrilled that they've opened up here in the neighborhood. So if you are around here in Bushwick, there's this new spot, and 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And in my last vlog, I mentioned that I was working on a background for stop motion, and I ended up getting both of those done, and I attempted my first stop motion, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about what to do, but also I think most importantly, I learned a lot about what not to do. So here is the stop motion that I was able to create, and I'm really looking forward to just adding this to my practice and having more fun and seeing the growth process, most importantly, over a period of time as I continue to, experiment with this form of creation. Here was the first one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a Vlogmas vlog every single day, because I am right now, my number one goal is to not burn out, and I've been really enjoying YouTube, but I am kind of struggling with figuring out how to make YouTube sustainable while I continue to grow my art practice. I mean, to be honest, this year really was focused on video editing and this platform, and it has brought me a tremendous amount of joy, and it's connected me to all of you, and it's just been this really wonderful addition to what I'm doing, but I don't want it to become the main focus, right? And so I'm trying to find that balance between YouTube and actually creating art, right? Sitting in front of a computer editing versus getting my hands into paper. And in 2025, I really want paper to be the main focus, and I really want to expand and explore and just, man, I have so many dreams for 2025. And so for Vlogmas this year, I don't know if I'm going to have the mental space to do a video every single day, but I want to do a video as often as it makes sense and as often as it feels good. And I think I'm going to have to keep them kind of short, and I think I'm going to have to keep them, manageable, because I'm going to have to film and edit. And right now I'm trying to do this on the 1st. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it out on the 1st. It might be the 2nd by the time this is uploaded, because when I sat down to do the editing, my computer was like, nope, we have a 2-hour task we need to complete first. So I don't know if I'm going to get this out on the 1st or the 2nd. So whenever you're seeing this, thank you for being here. But we're just going to kind of see how Vlogmas pans out. And I'm actually looking forward to using it as an excuse to get out into the city during the holidays, because oftentimes I'm just in the apartment, like hold down working, but maybe I can use this as the impetus to get out into the city to experience the things that I love most about New York during this time of year. So thanks for being here and for being flexible with this schedule. We'll just see how it like unfolds, and I'll bring you along as we do that. So I think I'm going to keep this first vlog short, because it is the 1st, and I only realized today that it is the 1st. And we'll check in again tomorrow, but if there's anything that you would like to see, let me know. If there's a spot in the city that you want me to take you along to, or if there's an aspect of my practice that you'd like to see, let me know and let's make it happen. But I am really looking forward to just kind of hanging out with you all on a more consistent basis, even if it's smaller check-ins. I think it'll be really fun to have a more consistent check-in for at least like the first couple of weeks of December, right? The background is done, and we're gonna call it a day, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. But thanks for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this a thumbs up. If you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe. And lastly, whatever time of day you watch this, I hope it's been a kind one. Until next time.